What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the JuiceBox, presented by Lock City. It's Claw here today. Hope you guys are all having a great week. Today we'll have episode 57 of the JuiceBox with an outlook into the Thursday MLB slate. But before we get into it, just a reminder that you can join our premium tier Discord at wap.com/lockcity for only $5 per month. This gets you access to every cheat sheet every day across all active major sports, access to premium picks from all 9 of our pro cappers, and tons of sports-specific and stat-specific data points on a daily basis to help you become a better sports bettor. That's wap.com/lockcity. Get instant access for only 16 cents a day. All right, let's get into it. The first game of the day, we have the Cubs at the Pirates. Colin Rea versus Paul Skeens. The Cubs are plus 114 on the money line, and the Pirates are minus 134. Over under of 7.5. With every time Skeens pitches, I feel like you can't really go wrong with the first 5 under. That'd probably be my favorite bet here. Rea has also looked very good this season, and the Pirates' bats don't scare me at all. Next up, we have the Cardinals at the Reds. Matthew Liberatore versus Andrew Abbott. Both teams are minus 108 on the money line, and we have an over-under of 9. I got nothing for that game. Next up, we have the Diamondbacks at the Mets. The Diamondbacks are plus 134 on the money line, and the Mets are minus 158. Over-under of 8. We have Zach Gallen versus Kodai Senga. I would lock in the Mets in this one. Senga has been pretty dominant to start the year, and I definitely don't mind fading Zach Gallen here, who has not really looked in top form to start the year. Next up, we have the Royals at the Rays. Seth Lugo versus Shane Baz. The Royals are plus 136 on the money line, and the Rays are minus 162. Over under of 8. I would take the Rays here in this one. The Royals bats still have not yet gotten going. I think here at home, the Rays can get a little bit more offense to push them over the hump. Next up, we have the Twins at the Guardians. Simeon Woods-Richardson versus Ben Lively. Both teams are minus 108 on the money line. Over-under of 9. I would lean the over in this game, but not much I like on a side. Next up, we have the Brewers at the White Sox. Chad Patrick versus Sean Burke. The Brewers are minus 180 on the money line, and the White Sox are plus 152. We have an over-under of 8.5. I would just lay the run line here. Sean Burke has been pretty bad. Chad Patrick, it's not been great, but I trust the Brewers here to cover the run line. Next up, we have the Athletics at the Rangers. Jeffrey Springs versus Mail. The Athletics are plus 120 on the money line, and the Rangers are minus 142. We have an over-under of 8.5. I would just lean the Rangers in this one. Maley's been off to a fantastic start. Springs has been getting kind of roughed up his last few starts. Next up, we have the Nationals at the Phillies. Brad Lord versus Taijuan Walker. The Nationals are plus 150 on the money line, and the Phillies are minus 178. We have an over-under of 9.5. I would take the over in this game. Walker is due for a little bit of regression here. And Brad Lord and the Nationals bullpen are off to a pretty rough start, to say the least. I'll take the over 9.5 there. Next up, we have the Red Sox at the Blue Jays. Tanner Houck versus Jose Barrios. Both teams are minus 108 on the money line. We have an over-under of 8.5. Not much I like in this one. Maybe Jose Barrios strikeouts. Next up, we have the Tigers at the Angels. Casey Mize versus Yusei Kikuchi. The Tigers are minus 120 on the money line, and the Angels are plus 102. Over-under of 8.5. I would go with the Tigers here, minus 120. The Tigers, they've been out to a great start this year. Mize has looked like the top prospect that he was. Kikuchi has been pretty bad lately, honestly. He just got roughed up. Versus the Twins. He only went 2 innings. I kind of expect more of the same here today. Next up, we have the Rockies at the Giants. Kyle Freeland versus Justin Verlander. The Rockies are plus 210 on the money line, and the Giants are minus 255. Over-under of 7.5. Not much I like in this game. Probably the Giants on the run line after the Rockies finally got a win yesterday. And that brings us to the juice box lock of the day. Today we're going to go with the Tigers on the money line. Again, we just talked about it, but we got Casey Mize versus Yusei Kikuchi here. The Tigers overall, just a better team, coming in at 19-12. Angels 12-17. Kikuchi is 0-4 on the year, 4.31 ERA. The Tigers have struggled a bit versus lefties, but Kikuchi, he hasn't really looked too impressive. He's let up at least 3 earned runs in 4 of his 6 starts. I think the Tigers' bats can get to him today. Mize, on the other hand, has looked really well. He's given up 1 earned run or fewer in 4 of his 5 starts. And I think that continues today. The Angels' bats are nothing impressive. They're bottom 5 in the league in most metrics, and they're striking out a ton. So lock in the Tigers, minus 120, and let's cash, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.